All right, you know what it is, man. This was about OJ Simpson, man. Rest in peace to OJ Orenthal Simpson. Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. Yo, this was for OJ, man. Make sure you listen to this because OJ is the first black man that beat the Department of Justice. OJ is the first major figure black man that beat the Department of Justice, and that's why we need to celebrate him because we already know how that go. All right? All right, you know what it is, man. Yo, earlier I did a joint on John Gotti Jr. and his wife and his daughter getting in a fight. Make sure y'all go check that video out. All right? Now, let's get to OJ. This about OJ Orenthal Simpson, man. His family states that he died at 76 years old with a battle with cancer. All right? Las Vegas, OJ Simpson, the former football great, right, who was accused of and was ultimately acquitted. Don't forget that. He was ultimately acquitted of the brutal 1994 slaying of Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldberg. I might be saying it wrong. I think I said it right. You know what I mean? Now, right, his ex-wife, right, according to his family, he was 76 years old. That's a long time. You know, he got a chance to live long enough to see the fruits of what he did. They were so mad that OJ beat that trial. Let me give y'all some history right now. You in my history class, I had to throw on a blazer for OJ Simpson because this man deserved a round of applause. Now, he deserved a round of applause. All right, stop. Relax. I know the rat bastards and flip-flop wearing public clowns is going to be angry right now. But OJ Orenthal Simpson deserves a round of applause because he's the first black man to beat the Department of Justice of a major figure. All right? That was right after the Rodney King joint. I got to give him 3 gunshots, though. Now, that was right after the Rodney King joint in 1992. 1992, we in New York, we seeing this, and we see this little race going on over there in California with a helicopter on it. A little Hyundai was jetting up the road. I did something on it the other day, so watch the video on John Gotti or the one before that. One of those, I mentioned it. But anyway, this dude, right, Rodney was going about 110 miles an hour in a Hyundai that only cost $4,500 brand new from the dealership back then. Hyundais was nothing like they like now. I'm talking about when they put the first Hyundai over here, it was $4,500. And, you know, Rodney King had that joint going a buck and a dime. You know what I mean? Was jetting. Them Europeans called them. They were so mad they wanted to whoop them just for, you know, eluding them. You know what I mean? Like, now you put us through this. You was driving a Hyundai that fast and I couldn't catch you. This is what the police is thinking. When they got his black ass out that car, they took them billy clubs and they went to whooping him. They whooped him like he was Kunta Kinte and he ran away from the plantation right before they chopped half his foot off. Don't y'all forget that. See, I give y'all a little history with this. That's why I say, you know, the game is to be sold, not told. And that's why the Cash App is up there. Make sure you scroll down and say that it was created in 2020. June 2020 was created only. Everything else is a fake. I'm doing good. They coming at a nigga. You know how they do. But anyway, back to OJ, right? Because, you know, we like to ride. We like to ride over here. Now, check, right? So, OJ, right? His family stated on April 30th, 2024, right? Our father, Orenthal James Simpson, succumbed to the battle of cancer. He was surrounded by his family and his children. All right? Now, and his grandchildren as well. During this time of transition, his family asked, please respect their wishes for privacy and grace. Right? That's what his family asked for. You got to give them what they asked for, of course. You know, they're going through their own stressful times right now. And, you know, allegedly in May 2023, OJ posted a video on X then known as Twitter. 'Cause, you know, you new generations might not know when it was Twitter. You know, he was revealing, you know, that he caught cancer, and he had to do chemo. It looked like, like he was beating it, and then it succumbed to getting him. Then allegedly, on February 2024, a Las Vegas television station, reported that OJ, then when he was 76, was again undergoing treatment for his unspecified cancers, what they called it then. Now, Orenthal James Simpson, right, nicknamed the Juice. He broke records as a college professional football player and extended to celebrity, and fortune. I mean, he got the bag. As a sportscaster, a movie and television actor, as well as a corporate spokesperson. Because remember, he did the running through the joint, that's where back in the day, let's ride a little bit. Let's ride. Let me give y'all some history. I'm going to give y'all some history on OJ. I'm going to give y'all some factual history on OJ. When OJ used to run through, y'all never seen this, but you could Google it. I'm sure they got it up. OJ used to run through the airport to catch the Hertz. He was advertising for Hertz, a Hertz rent-a-car. So he running and he jumping over the joint like he jumping over players, and then he go outside to get the Hertz, right? So that was the rent-a-car. So in New York City, we started naming, our, fancy cabs, like the Oldsmobile 98, the Delta 88, you know what I mean? The Deuce and the Quarter, the Cadillac. Those was called OJs. Those was taxi cabs, but they was high-line taxi cabs. And OJ influenced the naming of the OJs in New York. That came from OJ Simpson running through the airport. You know what I mean? See, I give y'all history and all that. That's why the Cash App is up there. The game is to be sold, not told. So you rat bastards, call it what you want. Now, let's keep it moving, right? Now, right? He came to fortune. He did the movie thing and all that. However, all that changed on June 12, 1994, when Simpson's ex-wife, 1994, when Simpson's ex-wife Nicole and her, longtime friend Ron Goldman, that's his name, was brutally stabbed to death, outside of his ex-wife's home in L.A. in the neighborhood of Brentwood. Within days, O.J. was arrested for the murders. Wait till you hear the commentary on this one, right? 95 million Americans watch O.J. Simpson in the white Ford Bronco lead the police on a 60-mile low-speed, televised chase through L.A. that lasted for 2 hours. OJ was in the back seat with a handgun threatening to kill himself. Now, let me tell y'all what went on. Let's ride. Let's ride. I'm going to tell you what went on. Where was you at June 12, 1994? Everybody of age remember where they was at June 12, 1994. Because we was all glued to the TV watching Orenthal James Simpson ride up the LA freeway with his man in the car. His man, I can't remember his man's name, and his man is one of the most official gangsters. His man held him down to the fullest. His man driving the joint on the highway, right? Check this out, man. I would have played it, but they might have tried to strike it and all that. But he driving his joint on the highway, this white Ford Bronco. OJ in the back, his man driving, all kinds of helicopters behind him, all kind of police in front of him, behind him. He caught in the middle. Nigga ain't got nowhere to go, right? But, hey, yo, check it out, right? But OJ in the back talking about drive, nigga, drive. OJ told that nigga to drive. That nigga driving police everywhere. Nigga can't go nowhere. I mean, he's stuck. Compared to Rodney King in L.A., right, the beating, and the cops was acquitted, but, check, let me get back to where I'm at, because my mind all over the place, man. I was thinking about when they beat Rodney King, and I was just over there. See, this how we ride over here, man. We in the car, we in the whip, we on the block, we telling the story. We just be riding. Nigga don't cut you off and say, get back to the point. So you rat bastard say, get back to the point. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to tap out. All right, now we can ride. Now we can ride. Now we can ride. All right, so let me go back to where I was at, right? So OJ in the back seat of this joint. He's telling this man to ride. What is his man name? Anybody put his name in up there. What is OJ's man name that was driving? Because I love that dude. That dude there was nothing nice. OJ said ride, and the nigga rode, man. He didn't care who was with him. He ain't telling OJ. Yeah, it was Al Collins. You know, Al Collins or something like that, right? Al Collins. That dude there official. You can't get a better homie than that. You can't get a better homie than Al Collins. That man was like a female, right? I'm going to tell you how females go. I'm going to ride. You know, I feel like riding. This is how females go, right? Females go out, they get in a fight. You know, they schooling somebody else's man. You know, flirt with another nigga, man. They doing something they ain't got no business doing. They go back, tell their girlfriend this girl disrespected her at the joint. She ain't telling that she was screwing the girl, man. But yet she done went through a Vaseline and got greased up and she ready to go out there to fight. You know what I mean? She ready to go out there to fight. But, you know, that's how we are, right? That's, no matter what, they're going to roll with him. That's how Al Collins was rolling with OJ. Like a female all greased up, ready to go fight over some chick screwing with somebody else. You know what I mean? Al Collins is official, just so that you fully understand where I'm at. Simpson was, but anyway, let me get back to him. He in the backseat, he counting like a mother. Where was you at when that happened? On June 12, 1994, where was you at? I was in Virginia Beach County Jail getting ready to start trial that I would ultimately blow and wound up getting life plus 20. You know, I was scheduled to go to trial June 27th. I was in Virginia Beach Jail. My co-defendant, Todd Moore, he just escaped. You know, I got to tell you about my co-defendant escaped from down in Virginia Beach, right? He riding down the street, he got this big old bodyguard hostage. And while he got hostage, he done took the bodyguard 357, but he got the ankle chains on his legs, right? The ankle chains on his legs, he handcuffed around his waist. None of this is the brag. So you young kids, I just want you to understand, this is what we went through, but this was about gaining our freedom and gaining a bag. It didn't make it right, because you're supposed to follow the law, but I'm just letting you know what it is. So don't break the law, don't go off the street, don't think it's cool, because this is how we was living. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, was living, and I don't want you living like that. But my man, he got the 357 from the police, knocked the police out, ran outside with the joint, put it down. This is during the OJ trial. This is what my life was like during the OJ trial. He got on the side of the road, he trying to blow the chains off, the shackles off his feet. After he came back, that man told me, he said, man, Unique, man, I can't believe them goddamn penitentiary shackles so strong, man. He said, I hit it 4.5 at the time with 357 Magnum. That shit wouldn't go off, man. If that damn chains wasn't that tight, man, I'm telling you, I would have got away, man. I would have sent you a postcard from Bermuda or something. You know, and he caught up. He got life. He wound up getting 6 life sentences, right? But this before he even got the sentence, but this is how he joking about everything. He got, I ain't gonna get into too much in it. But anyway, but this is what my life was going on. So while this is going on, I'm sitting there because they just brought my man back. He tried to escape. And now I'm sitting there while my man healing up after the beating he got like he was Rodney King. You know what I mean? Head looking like Martin when he fought Hagler in the Martin show. You know, but I'm sitting there and I'm watching TV and a special news break come on. I see this white Bronco driving down the street and I'm all the way in Virginia and I'm looking, I'm saying, what the hell going on? They said, that's the juice, man. I said, who the hell is the juice? That's what the white police was saying. They was calling him the juice. They were like, he's the juice, man. You know how the white guys talk, right? So I'm like, nah, the juice? Who's the juice? And they said, man, OJ. He said, Orenthal. I said, Orenthal who? They said, OJ Simpson. I said, why the hell you ain't say that? You mean OJ? He said, no, that's the juice, man. And we sitting there, I'm laughing like a mother. But we watching OJ, and I'm asking them, yo, what's going on? They said, man, he just killed his wife. They ain't even say allegedly. They just said straight up, yo, he just killed his wife and a best friend, and they running after, and they got him on the thing. And I said, let me see this nigga run. Let me see this nigga run. You know? But OJ, when he wound up getting bagged, right? So when OJ winds up getting bagged and he goes to trial, let me show you a picture. I got to show you a picture of OJ in trial. OJ and Johnny Cochran is the best. Yo, listen. OJ and Johnny Cochran is like Batman and Robin. You know what I mean? They like Batman and Robin, so you understand, right? You like my blazer? This for OJ. You know, round of applause to OJ. This for OJ, man. This for OJ. I had to get dressed up for OJ, man. You know, you got to send our brother off in peace. You know what I mean? When he made it part of legacy. That's the first black man of power that beat the United States government, man, for a body. Let's get that right, you know? Now, so OJ sitting there. I was going to show you the picture. See, I almost forgot. You know, let me get my head right. That's OJ trying on the glove, right? That's Johnny Cochran all the way to the right with the blue tie, right? Now, you already know that's OJ, and that's OJ, and rest in peace to Nicole Simpson, so we say that. I'm making light of it because, it's supposed to be a celebration when we pass because that means God chose us and we the chosen one to go to the, next life. But of course, down here, we be selfish and we cry over our loved ones gone. That's why, my brother got 2 to the head. That means God wanted him somewhere else. So he's somewhere else doing what he got to do. That's how it is, But see how callous and serious I say that? That's why I tell you youngins, get out the street, man. I don't want your head like that when you heartless. Where my brother dead, he got 2 to the head. Okay, all right, he dead, now what? You know what I do, cry? I know this is not normal. And I don't want you to be unnormal like me. That's why I tell you all these stories. So y'all understand. But anyway, let me get back to the rap. Matter of fact, I feel like doing an intro because I almost got in the zone. I started thinking about my brother passing and all that because it hurts, but I use that hurt as fuel to move forward, to do this YouTube. You know what I mean? To ignore, the rat bastards and flip-flop winning public trolls, man. That's fuel when they leave because their spirit is still here with you and they still pushing you forward. So OJ is still here pushing us forward to be able to stand tall and make sure we get our justice in their court. Whether he did or he didn't do it, he was acquitted, so he didn't do it. Even though he wrote a book saying I did it and I'm guilty of sin. But, yo, OJ, you's a bad dog. OJ wrote a book called I Did It. I did it. Or if I did it, I would have done it this way or that way. Yo, OJ thumbed his finger in their nose, man. Yo, OJ, is you nuts? And he wondered why they locked him up. He wound up still going to jail. Probably did about a decade, but they locked his black ass up just to let him know you ain't above us, nigga. We allowed you to get where you at. It's just like they doing with Diddy, you know what I mean? They treat us how they want to treat us, And OJ hid his money, and came back. And knew where his money was at, did his thing and all that. But anyway, man, let me get back. OJ, man, Johnny Cochran made the famous saying to the jury. He said, this the gun that don't fit my man hand. Now, if he would have put it on him with that blood on him, they couldn't have no blood on him, then it was blood on it, but it wasn't his DNA. And so if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. That's Johnny Cochran. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. It's Johnny Cochran, right? So Johnny Cochran hit him off with that. So when Johnny Cochran hit him off with that, the jury said, So OJ stands up to put the glove on, right? I'm going to keep it 100. Clearly the glove would have fit. OJ, you know the glove fit. The glove would have fit. But what OJ did, right? I'm old criminal, so I already know. So OJ sitting there, and OJ, when he got these big ass hands, right? So it don't matter how big the glove is. OJ sat there with his fingers over all the way up, and he tried to put this little glove, over his hand with his fingers like this. Look how he got his fingers spread before he even get them in the glove. So that once he did that, he just cocked his fingers out to make it look good and wiggle it. OJ, you a bad man, and you get a round of applause because you beat him. OJ, you get a round of applause from Unique Mecca Audio. Boy, nigga, you beat him. Yo, nigga, you beat him. But sometimes nigga got to run. Look at Russell Simmons. Yo, Diddy, maybe it's time to run. He can't tell you what to do, but allegedly, if that was me in that situation, I don't know, Diddy. I might have to put my skates on. But, that's where it's at. But, OJ beat him. So you understand, right? And, OJ was ultimately surrounded, OJ ultimately surrendered, right, to the police and stood trial for the murder in October 1995. After 11 months from the jury selection, right, OJ was acquitted in the trial that was televised daily. And everybody watched the trial like they watched this nigga run up the highway in this Bronco with his man Al was holding him down. Man, OJ, I got to give him another round of applause, man. I don't care who don't like it, man. I don't care who don't like it, man. I gave too much years to the street to not respect the street. And OJ, that was street. You beat the government, my brother. 12 years later, Simpson was arrested in September 2007 after he led a group of men into a Las Vegas hotel and casino, right, to steal his own sports memorabilia at gunpoint. Simpson was charged with a number of felony counts, including kidnapping and armed robbery. OJ kidnapping and armed robbery? The juice? Nah, not my, not OJ. This is what we said when we first heard it. This ain't that dumb. How he gonna do something like that? Then we heard, oh, it was his own trophy. Okay, but nigga, you lost it, somebody else got it, so therefore it ain't yours no more, so you ain't had no business going up in them white people place with no damn gun. End the story. But, you know, sometimes we get too cocky. I guess he figured he beat him once, he'll beat him again. But what they did, right, his old sports memorabilia, right, the following year, he was found guilty and sentenced to 33 years in prison. Simpson was released on parole in October 2017. That's when he got out of jail, you know? Now, he paid out his ass in a civil suit to Ron Goldberg and them and Nicole Simpson. That's how he lost the trophy, because he had to give up anything of value to pay off like $33 million they hit him with. That was the first time America really sat back. I'm talking about average America. I'm talking about America, you know, actually saw that they could use a civil suit to go into court to sue, even though a man was acquitted of the murder. OJ was acquitted of the murder, and they went in and tried to take everything he had. He had to run, scramble, and hide, but he didn't hide the heistman good enough. They got the heistman. That nigga wanted it. He went and got his joint hands enough, and he rolled up in the Las Vegas hotel at gunpoint, said, over my dead body would you auction this joint off. You know what I mean? And took his joint, got up out of there, they locked black ass up, gave him 33 years. He came home October 1st, 2017. You see what I'm saying? This is how this play out. So we're going to stop it, right? OJ Simpson is survived by 4 children, Arlene and Jason, from his first marriage, Cindy and Justin, from his marriage to Nicole Brown Simpson. So that's the story of AJ, right? See, I say AJ because I'm thinking about 125th Street Celebrity Club. You know what I mean? Yeah, Celebrity Club over on between Park and Madison, 125th Street. That's what I was thinking about when I said AJ, because we was talking about OJ and how OJ created, you know, the saying OJ for the, you know, limousine type, or the lower class limousine type car. They was our hood limousines though. They used to rent them out for like $20 an hour. So you could call the cab service, and dude would pick you up in a Cadillac Barretts, brand new of that year. You get in the back for 1 hour, he drive you around anywhere you want to go, and you smoke that chunky black or that Buddha. You know what I mean? You know, this before they had all this, what they call it, all this stuff now, crump, all types of names I'm hearing them saying. I can't even think of one right now. That's how much I ain't even into that crap. But anyway, you know, we used to drive around and smoke that chunky black in the back seat of the OJ. You know, that's like that. I said the Barretts, the Oldsmobile 98 with the velour seats and all that, the armrest, the music playing with the 6x9 speakers in the back, Vos and spokes on it, tinted windows, the boomerang antenna, and you riding through the hood, and you in the back seat, and you lower the window down for your man or some girls on the corner and just wink at them and let them know you there and blow some smoke out the window in their face. Let them know that I'm doing me. All for $20. All for $20. Imagine if $20 gave you that right now. How could we not have fun? $20, you got a limousine, you know what I mean, for an hour. $50, you get like 3 hours, maybe even 4 hours. And they just drive you around, but, you know, and it was so cool that it was dudes that just lease cars like that. They did that to pay off the note, and that was their job because they also made a profit. So, I mean, they used to smoke the chunky black with us while we riding around, and they had their own 8-track tapes. Back then, they had 8 tracks. Anybody know what an 8-track is? Matter of fact, anybody that don't know what an 8-track is, put it in the comments. You know, they had 8 tracks back then, you know, and they used to have a whole stack of these big-ass 8 tracks in the car. And, you know, they'll play the music, and then, of course, the cassettes came out. Then we started doing the cassette deck. I remember when CDs first came out. See, I can ride all the way back. I watched all of that, you know what I mean? Just like I watched the Rodney King beating and, you know, OJ, you know, trial and all that. I mean, we celebrated when that nigga won, man. We celebrated. We knew he was guilty of sin, but we celebrated. We knew OJ was guilty. Y'all can't stop faking. Put in the comments, how many people knew OJ was guilty and still celebrated? We're going to keep it 100, because a lot of, you know, rat bastards is going to say, oh, he's giving OJ Brown. The man was acquitted, man. You know, y'all convicted, then he taken to trial and everything else, and the man ain't even charged yet. You know what I mean? But I'm wrong for speaking on something that's a fact. You know, stop the bull, man. We ain't gonna do all that. You know, we gonna keep it 100. Hello, who this?
Hi, it's Connie, 3-4 Billy.
Okay. Now, hold on. I'm doing a video right now. So that's where we at, man. Let me get ready anyway, take that phone call. But, you know, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, man. All right? Make sure you subscribe, not subscribe. Go subscribe at Unique Mecca Audio TV. All right? Unique Mecca Audio TV. I'm going to put up some videos walking the street. I just ain't had time to edit them. All right? Let's go.
The crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, yeah. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. Yeah. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.